From seafood to soul food, we are trying the most Mississippi foods we can find. Our journey starts here in the Mississippi Delta at a relatively new but highly recommended place in Clarksdale called Hooker Grocer and Eatery.
So this restaurant in Clarksdale is relatively new, but it has a lot of really good reviews on Yelp and Google, so that's why we're here to try it.
We were going to get the fried catfish sandwich because catfish is definitely a common thing in Mississippi, but we couldn't resist the sound of a fried bologna sandwich, so that's what we went with instead. We also got Gouda pimento cheese nachos. They look amazing. Those are so different than any nachos I've ever had, but they're so good. Have you ever had nachos that have had black-eyed peas or smoked sausage on them?
No.
Me either, but they're delicious,
Yeah,
right?
they're a little weird, but also delicious.
They're like a southern twist on nachos. Love them. Love them.
That is the fanciest bologna sandwich I've ever had. But it also is pretty tasty. The grilled bologna is kind of smoky flavor. It's got the egg and cheese on there. Yeah, I like that.
All right, let's try this bologna sandwich. That's bologna?
Yeah.
That's the best dang bologna I've ever had. You can't come to the Mississippi Delta and not get tamales. Tamales are fairly common all over Mississippi, but they actually originated, the first creator of the Mississippi take on tamales was here in Greenville. That place is not open yet, but we are at a place called Heavenly Tamales, or Heavenly Hot Tamales, and we're gonna try some and find out just how heavenly they are. We got the sampler platter, which includes 3 regular tamales, a fried tamale, and some chicken wings, hot wings, and fries. The first thing I'm noticing, I think this is common, the actual tamales are like pretty small. Like this is just a little guy. Whew, it is hot. But there it is. Looks pretty tasty. I'm gonna give it a whirl. I guess I shouldn't have opened it like that, because now it's gonna fall apart. Ooh, yeah, that has a really good seasoning. I'm not even sure if that is ground beef or pork, but it has good flavor, a little bit of kick. Ooh, that seasoning is delightful. And I'm gonna try the fried version. It kind of tastes like a little seasoned ground beef burrito. It's really good. I like it a lot. You want to go for it?
That's nice seasoning. The masa is like soft and good. I'm surprised that I'm having a tamale in Mississippi.
Yeah, and it's like one of the best tamales I've had. Yeah, it's really good.
Try the fried one.
Yeah, you think the regular one's good, try the fried one. You know what it reminds me of? Those Taco Time, like crispy burritos.
Okay, a little bit.
It reminds me of those, but better, obviously. You don't think it's as good? See, I think that's better. Which one do you like, the regular or the fried?
I think the fried one's probably better. Is it better than a crispy burrito from Taco Bell?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it is. It is. That's so good. I'm gonna try a wing, even though I don't really like wings. I'm more of a chicken tender kind of girl. That's a really good flavor. It's got like a honey, like a sweetness to it that I really enjoy. It's spicy, but it's also a lovely sweet flavor as well. Do you want to pick the one I chewed at, or you want your own?
I'll try this one. Little drumstick. That's not bad.
It's pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's not like the best wing I've ever had, but it's pretty good though, actually.
It's a different flavor than I'm used to.
Yeah, it's not quite a buffalo sauce. It is kind of sweet. It gets some heat on the back end.
All right. And you know, the fries are fries.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with fries, right?
It's fair.
All right, let's go on to the next place. Good morning. Our first stop today is a place that Lance Bass recommended to me. Yes, that's right. Lance Bass of NSYNC told me this is his favorite fast food here in Jackson. When we were planning to come through Mississippi, I decided I'm gonna reach out to Lance Bass because he's from Mississippi, and I'm just gonna see, maybe he has some suggestions for food here for us to try. And I did not expect him to respond, but he did, and he gave me several recommendations for restaurants. So we're trying at least one of them today. So I got the King Club. Dang, that is a big sandwich. This is a pretty standard club. Comes with ham, turkey, lettuce, tomato, bacon. I got it without the honey mustard, and I opted for the King Club, which is on white bread. What'd you get?
The New Yorker.
Ooh. Is that like a rye or like a marble?
Yeah.
It's like a marble rye?
Mm-hmm. With
Yum.
pastrami and corned beef.
Ooh. That
And
looks
Swiss.
yummy.
Yeah, looks pretty good. The corned beef and the pastrami are both really good. You got that Swiss cheese, a little mustard. I kind of think it could go for a pickle.
Alright.
But aside from that, it's really good.
When he referred to it as fast food, I was assuming that this was going to be like Quiznos. I did not expect a giant, delightful looking sandwich. And I also like that it has like, not just like regular like iceberg lettuce, it's got like different lettuce. Spring mix.
Mm-hmm.
That's a solid club. That tastes like a club that you would get at like a good restaurant. I feel like I'm eating a Garfield sandwich. It's so big. These jalapeno kettle cooked chips that are their brand are quite tasty. Overall, that was a pretty tasty place. Definitely much better than I expected. I was expecting like Quiznos style, and those were like pretty legitimate sandwiches. So thanks for the recommendation, Lance Bass. We saw the sign that says welcome to Jackson. I think that means we can officially leave. On to southern Mississippi we go. We can't come to Mississippi without eating some barbecue. So we're here at the Shed in Ocean Springs. This place has been all over the Food Network and the internet. It's probably the most famous stop that we're gonna make on our tour today. I'm excited to try it. Are you ready? Jeremy went to order us some food, and little Miss decided she was gonna sit at the table. So that's brisket, that's ribs.
Ribs. It's on top of the brisket.
Oh, ribs on top of the brisket, dang. I love brisket. Those ribs look really good. I don't know, what do you think? Think the ribs are gonna be better or the brisket? What do you think?
I don't know. It all smells really good.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
I can't believe how easily that pulled apart.
But it didn't fall apart, so you know that it's good.
Oh my god. Yeah. Their barbecue sauce is like sweet. It's tangy, kind of like what we had in Memphis, but it's like pretty sweet. You can taste the brown sugar and molasses. It's so good. Look how easy this brisket even just like crumbles apart.
The brisket is really good too. I don't think that he's got the edge on our friend in Florida, though.
No, no. The ribs are fantastic
are,
here.
Yeah. The ribs are the winner, but the brisket is still really good. It's super tender. Once again, it comes apart but doesn't like totally fall apart, and it is really smoky. Still not the top of my brisket list, but totally good though.
I was excited to try the barbecue, but I think the mac salad is the thing that I'm the most looking forward to trying. I can't remember, it was one of the shows we watched on the Food Channel.
I think it was Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives even.
Oh, okay, where she made it, and it just looked so good. I can't even remember exactly what was in it. It just was like cheese and mayo, and it sounded right. It's like kind of runny almost, which is not a bad thing. It's got like a good cracked peppercorn in it. It's got onion. I think that's bell pepper that I'm tasting. And then there's just like shredded cheese in it as well. It's quite tasty. I bet it has some seasoning too. Jeremy went in to order our food, so I'm just gonna go peek in and take a look around. Food aside, this place is a trip. This is Bozos. They've been serving fresh, affordable seafood since 1956. The flood of people going inside makes me think I better get in line now. So the po' boy was invented in Louisiana, but Mississippi, they've got their spin on it too. I opted for a crab meat po' boy, which is, I don't think, a super common one in Louisiana. I've never had one. So this place is all fresh fish and seafood. So hopefully it'll be pretty good. You want to give it a whirl?
Sandwich cheers.
Sandwich cheers. It smells really good. It smells like good quality, not that like bad seafood smell. It's the good seafood smell. Pinkies up.
You would hope it doesn't smell like bad seafood.
I would hope so, and it doesn't. So we're good. We're good on step one. We're gonna go at the same time.
Hot on the inside.
That is a different po' boy than I've ever had, but I like it.
It's good.
Yeah, it's very different. Like, I haven't had a lot of po' boys in my life. I'm from the Northwest, but this is the most unique one I've had so far.
It's like a fancy crab cake on it. I mean, that's essentially I think what it is.
It has a good seasoning, a good flavor.
It's good.
I like the accent of cheese on it.
The bread's nice and crusty.
Yeah, good crusty bread. Hey Bozos, you make a good affordable po' boy. This was $6 for a half.
That's not bad.
Not bad. I was surprised that when I walked in, there's a fresh seafood market and also the like prepared food. So there's two different sections, and the fresh seafood was actually much busier, which that's fair. So you can go get your seafood there. They have it at home. Yeah, they have all kinds of awards on the walls. They have other condiments and things. I enjoyed that place. We have had a wonderful time driving through Mississippi, trying all kinds of foods. I haven't spent a lot of time in Mississippi, but I was pretty impressed with Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi was fun. And they had some good food.
And good food. If we missed a Mississippi food that you know about, that you think that we should have tried, please leave us a comment and let us know. So next time we're in town, we can try it.
Thank you to our patrons for following along and supporting us. We really appreciate you. And if you haven't, subscribe or check out this video or this video. Kara's going away.
Bye, we'll see you soon.